Hey, you see addicted, you got my body lifted. Girl, you're so gifted, I never should've ifed it. Don't believe I missed it, how did I not get this? Leave me so breathless, leave me so helpless. Shame on the pain that I feel is in your name. Yet again, I'll be floating like a KLM plane. My game should back this dame, but she's so against me like a kid in broccoli. Sorry, let me speak properly, but she bought to the bone, so she oughta know me. Slowly, I will approach these, stroke on my goatee, then introduce me. No need to blame it on the cause girl, I know you wanna get loose. In truth, I'm a real sweet dude, so this song is for you. I'm addicted to you.
Hey, I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting, and I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so
Young Cass, there go. Guess my pretty lady, yeah, you drive me crazy. Like I'm blindfolded, high rolling in a Mercedes. In one word, baby girl, you're amazing. Yeah, you got me sprung, baby, can I have you daily? Want you by my side, baby, if I had a wish. Always need you there to give me a little kiss. From day one, I knew it would be like this. I'm loving your swagger, baby, you so glamorous. Yes, my pretty mommy, or should I call you darling? Be my princess and I can be your prince charming. We can hold hands in the sands in Malawi. Then we set sails on our way to Diani. I take you where the weather is sunny, and it's all on me, baby girl, don't bring no money. I got a chef if you ever feel hungry. Breakfast in bed, eyes red, late in the morning. Cass,
I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting, and I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so I know what this could be if you and me got along. In time you see that you need me, and hey, I got you. No matter what we go through, we'll be cool. No matter what they say, you'll be my dude. Loves you. Ooh, hey, I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting, and I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so addicted.
Well, hello there. I hope you are doing okay. This is Radio 254 and we are tuned in for a show with Giddy from 11 to 12, and I hope this is catching you well. I hope you're having a good day from wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying your day and that maze uko tu sawa kwenye uko and you're enjoying life in the way that it's coming. And this session is about introducing Jane in radio. And who Jane is she is a very, very talented girl who is all-rounded and very accommodative. She looks at life from a dynamic from where you're looking at it. What are the two things that are here with me? You know, the good and the bad, then making it a 3, because you have to look at what is the good and the bad and weigh and the balance, you know. So she's a bit expansive, and she likes to think through questions that she has in a daily life. Very inquisitive in nature. Yeah. She likes to ask questions and to find out the answers to those questions by whatever means necessary. You keep doing the work until you get the work. The most interesting questions for Jane are the ones that are more introspective. The ones where Jane is asking herself stuff. And it's pretty interesting how many questions one person can ask themselves. In a day, there are so many. Some are blurted out loud, but some remain in the corners of my mind, just looming, waiting to be answered. Those questions are important to Jean. I am Jean. And this show is going to be all about the controversial questions that I'm sure if you dared to ask somebody, they'd be like, ooh, what are you saying? And whatnot. And that's pretty crazy. So, this show's gonna be crazy. This show will be crazy. And I hope that you're having a good time. As of course, as always, enjoying some Kenyan great hits from right here, Radio 254. You know, we're the home station, Maze, and we're just here in Nairobi. We're here for you, feeding you good Kenyan music. We're promoting Kenyan content to the world and to Kenya itself. So if you're tuned in, I hope you're having a great time. And as always, we're going to keep it locked and keeping tuned to the moments. Yeah.
Groovy Joe. Came to the game, kicking like Brucey. I'm always out of character, my mask hanging loosely. All hail the queen, but I ain't Lucy. These dogs follow me, they too snoopy. Excuse me, please get him some water, he too thirsty, want my coochie. I don't want your nigga, he be rocking fake Gucci. Louis, Fendi, shouting like I'm Wendy. Fuck out of the trap, man, you're looking mad dingy. I'm the touchdown that you do not get to score. I did Nuga with the Luga, Kenyan me, this not the or. See, where's he fucks with boy, he fucks with lame, such a bore. Now Mimi, I'm too wavy like I live in Bora Bora. She guess ni groovy, check the bana. You know the sound, mini tabidi tumekosana. All these rappers, they be rapping, I ain't feeling it. A few inches got me wondering, is it in yet? I ain't feeling it. Kappa, you be full of shit. I'ma leave you hella damaged with a single hit. All these rappers, they be rapping, I ain't feeling it. A few inches got me wondering, is it in yet? I ain't feeling it. Kappa, you be full of shit. I'ma leave you hella damaged with a single hit. zangu zainuka kila anaponigusa, pumzi nazo mizanishia kila anaponidadisia, vile atanipenda, vile ataniroga, vile ataniliza, vile atanipenda, vile ataniroga, vile ataniliza, anaponibusu, anaponilaza chini na anaponipapasa, ni dhahiri shairi nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye anipaye. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye anipaye. Yuwafanya kwa utaratibu, vyoja vyamaliza nguvu, sina budi ila kumruhusu anipe sumu. Anaponibusu, anaponilaza chini na anaponipapasa, ni dhahiri shairi nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye anipaye. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye anipaye. Niwe radhi, si ati ni mara ya kwanza kufanya mapenzi, lakini bila shaka hamna wengine kama yeye. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye anipaye. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine akaribiaye mbinu zake. Nimempata mfalme wa mapenzi, hamna mwingine ila yeye aniliza, anipenda, taniroga, taniliza, nipenda, taniroga, taniliza, nipenda, taniroga, taniliza, nipenda, taniroga, taniliza. Anaponibusu, anaponilaza chini na anaponipapasa, ni dhahiri shairi.
Wow, that sounds like a weather for two kind of song. And kila mtu na wake ama mwenye amenunua leo. You know how it is, how we do here in Nairobi and home of Radio 254 mazee, Kenyan songs 100% kila siku. Tunakugarantii mazee, hakuna ati kukudanganya, tunajua kenye tunasema. 100% Kenyan songs just for you and for our artists as well. We have to promote Kenyan content to the world. Mazee, tumejam and we're coming at it strong, and you can't stop us. We're going to be such a great radio station. I feel it in my bones, mazee. Yo, we already are, and we're coming in hot. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, because you know how it is, Maze. Wow, thank you so much for staying tuned in, because Maze, this is how we do it. Okay, so I was telling you about how, you know, questions that we ask, and what about them? Who answers those questions? Who is on the other side receiving those questions? And this type of reasoning boils down to how we've been brought up, you know, and our inner bringing up, even within ourselves, how we've brought ourselves up. Because Jane also believes that there is an inner child and there's an inner parent. The world is inside you as much as it's outside you, you know. Those are the type of answers that you get once you start looking for it. And it may sound philosophical and it may sound, you know, a bit boring, but these questions really matter, because when you ask them, they help you, I don't know, shed a light on yourself, shed a tear, shed a light, shed some blood. It's pretty gross how there's beauty in destruction, and it's crazy because how do you even start reasoning that there's beauty in destruction? But there is beauty in destruction, right? Because once something is destroyed, then you can get a reformation of something else, you know, and you can experience life in a different dynamic, because the other part of you has been killed, you know. So that's even where, if you're a Christian, and that is what Jane ascribes to, God asks you to sacrifice your old self and be born again. You know, being born again doesn't mean you're literally gonna go back to your mother's womb, but mostly it just implies that you have to find a different perspective, a different way of reasoning. And sometimes we're so stuck in one way of reasoning, and the signs have come to show us. Do you know what the signs are? The signs could be maybe you're stressed, you're anxious, you're feeling depressed, you're reacting in your life in a way that also the community is noticing that something is going wrong, you know. So those questions that come around, and those looming demons, someone would call them, those are the things we need to look at, because they're so important to shedding a light and shedding a tear and shedding everything and shedding the skin. You have to shed something to become something, and it's so pretty how that works. I don't know, I like it. It's so pretty how that works. So I'm excited about it, about telling you all about life and how I view life, and going at it with some questions and keeping it interesting and very controversial, very, very controversial. So if you love some controversy, this is the show for you. I haven't decided what I'm gonna call this yet, but, or if I ever get one, but I'll just keep it random for now. Like today it's on Wings, so what it's going to be, and I don't know, Mashisha, other things, I don't know, watch. I don't know. We can see. Yeah, so I'm keeping it open, and I'm very much enjoying this while at it, because shedding some light and shedding some tears and shedding some skin, because that's what it is. All right, so today I wanted to talk about how self-learning is very interesting, and its importance to us. Self-learning is very interesting and very important to us because of very many good reasons, which I'm gonna assist you to know as soon as I can, immediately after this beautiful, beautiful song.
Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. She says she want a bald man. She says she need a bald man. You know, once you go bald, no, you don't come back. So man, a bald man, come break this back. Oh, kili ni nywele, kila mtu ana zake. Yule anani majaliwa, mangapi wanazo na kichwani matope. Wengine nywele walinunua. So if you don't have it ready to be rasta, don't let your hair be your master. Keep it clean like a soldier. Somebody call the liar. Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man. Kiparangoto, maji ya moto, ukimpata, napiga ngoto. No hair, don't care, na sina formal. No hair, don't care, as it was written in the beginning, and so shall it be. Never seen a bald man forsaken. It's written in the prophecy of humanity. We're gonna rise above all the hating. Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. Shine your head, it's a crown. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Everything they do, we do it better. You need a bald man to love you better, baby. We don't need no hair and everybody knows she wanna bald man, bound to the bone. We don't need no hair and everybody know man, bald man, bound to the bone. We don't need no hair and everybody knows she love her. Bald man, bound to the bone. We don't need no hair, no.
No hair, don't care, no see no FOMO. Fear of missing out hair. Mesquiavo. Fear of missing out hair. FOMO. For bald men. Anthem by Bien. Maze, it's a nice song. Maze, it's a nice tune. Maze with Bien. Maze, I love Sauti Soul. Let me just confess. I love Sauti Soul and I love Jashinsky so much. I feel like, my God, everything. They're just everything, and you gotta love it. Some good vibes, Maze, and some great hits right here with me, Jin, and it's so good to have you because I like having you here, and it's pretty warm having some nice company. So before the break, we were talking about how self-learning is a good thing, and that's pretty interesting because you wouldn't think about it like that, because who learns themselves, huh? But that's the task about life, where we're supposed to come in and look at ourselves and look at how life is working out and decide that my decisions make sense, okay? It's not like things are randomly happening to you. You're the one who's doing it, okay? And it's your life. It's your life. There's your reality on the outside. Kuna reality ya nje, alafu sasa kuna reality ya ndani. Na zote zina happen at the same time. Sawa. So, ukianza kujichanganya ati you're waiting for people outside to tell you what to do with your life, doesn't make sense, because these people, they're like, you know them by your reality. Yani unawajua tu ndani yako vile wewe unawajua. Unawajua hivyo sasa vile wewe unawajua, and hivyo vile unawajua iko different na kila mtu mwingine vile wao wanawajua. So reality yako tu ni yako mazee. You can barely explain 50% of your life to somebody ever, because it's not possible. Somebody wouldn't ever get you 100%. You know, that's just the bare truth, and let's just take it at that, and let's just decide. Let's just decide that's that, because I don't know, kuna some arguments that has make sense. Ati guys are like, oh, most girls are like this, and most girls do this because of this. As in, ati me, I know girls, boys. Like, a nigga is telling you about how he knows that Chile's attitude and whatnot. I mean, sure, there are those stereotypes and nini, but that doesn't mean now that the girl utapanda na yeye mad ni hiyo stereotype, you know? Yeah, so it's good to wonder how your life is your fault. How your life is your fault. Okay. How your life is your fault. Just think about it and be like, you know, things are happening like this, or is not happening like this. Or let me change fault and say life is it's your contribution, okay? Let's keep it. Let's put a ribbon. Let's put a ribbon on this truth and just blindfold you with it. The contribution in life that you're bringing in. So the questions are important, because you have to look at what you're contributing to the society and how that's, you know, good and how you like it. And then, or if you don't like it, you find out whether you like it or you don't like it. Because your opinion matters. Because literally, when God was telling us, ye are gods, Mazee, it's because you are. And when God told us he made man in his own image, it's because he did. You know? So it's not really blasphemy. Call it what you want. But but it's really not blasphemy, though. It's really not blasphemy, because we have been told, we have been attributed that characteristic by us, by God, you know, that you're like me, you're my child. When you have a child, that child has some of your features, has some of your genes, has some of your DNA, this child has so much potential, and it's part of its potential is also contributed by you as a parent. So technically, since we have this relationship with the higher beings as us being from them, like God created us as his children. So there's an attribute of, there's that we have the characteristic, God-like characteristic, you know? So we are even higher than angels. That's what the Bible tells us. And you can just imagine, we're higher than angels, but we think we're so little and whatnot. And if we're really not higher than angels, then tell me why the demons have such an issue with us. Like, they're usually here just molesting us and hurting our feelings every single day, just scorching us of our light and our presence, you know? It's so crazy once you ask the questions, even the words that you used to use start finding like a triple, quadruple meaning, because it's English, yeah, but it's more like, what is this sentence actually saying, you know, and stuff like that. So where we find in movies somebody might be saying one thing and the other person is saying another, but it sounds like it's a pun or, you know, type of things. So those questions are important because they help us like have another layer to life, that's another dimension, like tunafika hadi 8D hadi 7D hadi. Yeah. Yeah, so people are gonna say, they're gonna call it stuff, oh, it's a weekend, or I don't know what, or it's, oh, I'm spiritual, or I'm awakened, or I'm saved, or I do things right, or I don't know. People find labels for everything. But whoever you are, if you embrace the inquisitiveness in life and finding out stuff, just to find out stuff and, learn something for the day, because days are anyway, when you do that, it helps you broaden your lenses and your dimensions and it's like, how there's this kuspray paint, there's kuspray paint, and then I usually see them on Instagram where to get the image via spray painting, you have to use some carbon thingies, or not carbon, some plastic thingies unaekelea hivi, you put on the surface, and then you spray whatever color that you want to spray, because spray paint sprays a wide area, surface area. So to put a design, you have to constrict it using the paper or the board that you're using cut out. So once you have as many papers to put in the layers, they help you with finding the bigger picture and having dimensions. Mazee, dimensions, hadi you fike infinity D, mazee, infinity D. Hata sahi tuko 3D, sijui tuko 5D, sijui kuna 9D, aba sijui 10D. Kuna kwangana? Ma Ds, mazee, ma Ds. So you just open the dimensions. You just look at it from everywhere because you're godlike and you can at least try. It makes life more fun. Honestly, for me as Jane, I think it actually, just embracing that I am a beautiful God-created creature and like I'm a child of God. It just makes me feel so powerful. It's like a thought that keeps me sane. It's a thought that keeps me sane because it teaches me, even though I'm not really quite in control, there is an aspect of control that I have because God controls everything. So he's controlling me and he's controlling everything. And, so even though I can feel like life is happening like to me, it's happening for me because I'm the one who's putting these things out. And this thought actually makes me feel like people don't get it because people just don't get it. It can be too many dimensions to get. You can actually go crazy. Guys, if I go crazy, oh my god, I'm so dead. No, there's no go crazy. There's no going crazy because literally the whole world is crazy. So, the whole world is crazy. So you just have to keep calm and live life because life is good and good is life. Alright. Anyway, it's a good afternoon to be alive. You know how it is, how it do, how it be. Radio 254 Mazate. We're here chilling with Jean for a winging show. I'm on the wings, Maze. I'm just out there flying on the radio waves, Maze, with a carpet like Aladdin, the magic carpet, Maze, just riding. Yo, some good life. Yeah, I hope you're also having a good time, however you're enjoying it. Make sure you take a seat, Maze. Breathe in, breathe out. Drink some water. Try and eat your vegetables. Vegetables are very important. And then stay tuned in hapa Maze, where we're keeping you locked to now pair some good good music. Good music.
One time, baby, you're my motivation. Two time, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. Oh, you're my motivation. Oh God, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. I'm stuck in your thighs.
It's a bad thing, you know I love it, heavy, wavy, thick thighs and a little belly. Sweet mama ukidai niko ready. Si confirm niko spoil the weekend. No speeding, steady, niko majina skuma big machine. Tumeshikana tuko skin kwa skin. Amenipin but nimejipin. Oh what a big bam bam. Nimeongeza size ya kitanda. Cause baby love, you're a wonder. You should know.
One time, baby, you're my motivation. Two time, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. Oh, you're my motivation. Oh God, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl.
Size matters. Tata yani somebody's daughter. Umenifanya kwako from the top to the pakata. Ushaipaka, utaipata vile we unaitaka. Utaniua vile leo unaikata. Nitaiua ile siku nitaipata. Oh what a big bamba. Nimeongeza size ya kitanda. Baby love, you're a wonder. You should know.
One time, baby, you're my motivation. Two time, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. Oh, you're my motivation. Oh God, what a beautiful creation. Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. I'm stuck in your thighs. I'm stuck in your thighs. I'm stuck in your thighs, looking in your eyes, girl. One time, baby, you're my motivation.
What a beautiful creation. Yeah.
Suda. Habari mbaya zimenifikia. Mandugu zangu wananikulia. Kumbe sahani yangu ni sinia. Na inaniuma sana. Yule mupenzi niliaminia. Nikamuweka mbele ya dunia. I must be tripping nikikurudia. Umenitesa sana. Nairobi, yule nakupea, pia nanipea, akikuletea, ananiletea, wanakula fea, sote tunashare, okopa sana. Nairobi, yule nakupea, pia nanipea, akikuletea, ananiletea, wanakula fea, sote tunashare, okopa sana mama. Siku ya kwanza ulipopitia, kumbe si mimi pekee nilinusia Yolanda ya lavenda. Na mbogi yangu iliniambia eti nikusare basi kusikia. I don't wanna do this shit no more my dear. Najuta kupendana.
Yo. Ring, rada, squeezy madem ni blanda. Jana kuzwali mkaza, his family get together kwa bed, your story tumekata. Maboy wengine blanda.
Maze, you know how it is, how we do, Maze. Thank you for staying tuned in right here on Radio 254, where we're keeping it locked, Maze, with some Kenyan tunes, Maze. Some nice tunes, Maze, just from our home country, Kenya, the country we love, the country we are proud to be associated with. Unless otherwise. All right. Yes. Okay, so I hope you're having a good day catching me. My name is Jean, and I'm chilling with you. And I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a very good day, and I'm enjoying it, and I hope you are too. If not, G-Force tu kidogo hivi. Try to look at it from a different angle, and everything is going to make sense eventually. You know? Yeah, that's what I usually tell myself. Anyway, before the break, we were talking about how it's important to introspect and take a look at your questions and whatnot. And a question I'd like to pose, maybe you joined just a few minutes earlier, the question I'd like to pose is, how far in your memory can you go to your childhood? Like, how far, when you're really, really thinking about it, how far can you go and see that, this is happening at age 3, this is happening at like I got this car at age 2. Like sometimes we even have scars and burns that we don't even remember how we got it. We were like too young to remember, so you're just told, this here you were burnt when you were like 2 or 1, some parts of life that we can't really get. And if you ask yourself that question, actually ndo utajua how good you introspect. Because kuna wengine hadi hawajuangi hadi kufika sijui form 4. Kama you're like a gen what? X and a gen Y. You have, me I'm a Gen Z. Janiji accept. I'm a Gen Z. And sasa don't hate me. Oh, I'm young. Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying that sometimes it's good to ask all the important questions. It's important to ask the questions that you answer, not just ask and answer. Ask and answer. Ask and seek that answer. Ask and seek that answer. God usually tells us, if you seek, you will find. If you ask, then you will be answered. If you knock, then the door will be opened, sometimes when you don't even knock the door, you're walking past your ex's house. Maybe when she's thinking about you, it's been 7 years. You remember that she lives in this place. You're walking past this house. Something tells you, just go knock. There's this specific, okay, you pass by there severally a month. You're just creepy like that somehow, but sometimes there's something that is telling you today might be the day she's in, but you decide you don't want to do it. You decide you don't want to do it, even to knock. You can knock and somebody else comes at the door and is like, she's not in, or stop coming here, or you're getting suspicious now. You don't do it that often, but there's this one day. This is just a scenario. There's this one day that you're feeling very nudged to go and do something, and you don't do it. You don't knock even. You feel the nudge to send your CV to Dettol and Google and YouTube. You just feel the prompt to do something very unconventional, very outside, or not very outside. That has been there, very inside. It's very inside, telling you every single day, and you're ignoring it. You're just ignoring it. And now you've made your heart become stone. Your heart is of stone because you know that you should be doing something. But you're hardening yourself to what you know, to what you already know. Is it so hard to believe that you know? Is it so hard to believe that you actually know what the fuck is going on in this world? Like, you're semi-aware, like you have the awareness, semi-awareness. It's so crazy, but it's not. It's also a very sane thought that if you're a thinker looking for an answer, but I think this show could be for a thinker. Cause I think 100 thoughts per second. I guess like okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I mean, think and put some answers to your questions and put some more questions to those questions, because everything is infinity, Maze. We're eternal. Knowledge is eternal. Everything is just eternal, internal, and external. You see how these words even like they join together, and then when you put it like that, nimekuwa rapper, niko na artist career, I'm in the music industry. And these guys are just trying to teach you some things. Sometimes you don't even listen. Sometimes the musicians don't even have good energy even, so even though it's rhyming, it doesn't even matter, because they're just not giving you good content for education or for knowledge or for what. Artists that have been shot and artists that are dead is because they were speaking about some things that are pretty scary and pretty crazy making type of story. Like, it looks like it's misconceptions and it's like, I don't know, some weird thinking in life, But why were they killed? Let's think about that, So why were they killed? And then you go look at those artists and you find out stories, and then that's how you build knowledge and you build up your personality, and life gets so many layers because now you can see through how the police work at the road traffic, the meat industry at the supermarket works at at a certain time, and blah blah blah, and what happens in different parts of the country. Now you're more knowledgeable once you start asking questions like, why is there an earthquake in Turkey? Why is there an earthquake in, Mai Mahiu? Why? What's happening? Why is there war in Israel? I don't know, in Russia? All those weird questions. But sometimes some questions have already been answered by the society for us. Some have already been answered. So you don't have to go looking for everything when you can just find out from the world. Sometimes the world is already answering your questions. You may want to... What can I mention? You may want to find out about the world, So you go to BBC News and you go to... CNN, you go to Al Jazeera, you go to DW, you go watch world fucking news. You go check out what they're saying about the world, what's the common factor, blah blah blah. Yeah. For whatever reasons that you're looking for the knowledge. But some knowledge is not usually put out there very easily. Some knowledge you really have to go inside and look for them. Inside meaning inside your house. Inside meaning going inside your computer, going inside dark web. Don't kill the messenger. Anyway, yeah. So you have to go inside yourself even and find answers. Inside a book, you're reading a book that was written by somebody so that you can find some answers about something. Get it? Yeah, it's pretty simple, but the simple things are not that simple. Simple things are not that simple, and it's pretty crazy. So that's why it makes it crazy, because there's a paradox in the statement. It's easy, but it's not. But it's good. It makes the frequency be like a heartbeat. The heartbeat frequency, when it's beating, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And when you flatline, when it's easy, when it's smooth, you're dead. You're dead. You flatlined. So the heart is always pumping, always living, always striving, always, going at it, giving you a chance to just look inside, look outside. Everything mirrors you, Maze. Everything mirrors you. You're just there receiving life, and life is receiving you. I don't even know why we make memes about life you know, like you're just chilling and then life comes, tells you no. There are those moments, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be told no, and it's a better thing to be told yes. And the best thing, you know, to be told yes. The best thing is to be told yes. But the good thing is to be told no, because the good thing in no is that it's the down part of the heartbeat before it goes up again, you know? Before it goes up again when you're told yes, because wow, beauty in the chaos, in the distraction. That's what I started with, by the way. How we can find beauty in distraction, beauty in just ugly, you know, beauty in the madness. There's this album by The Weeknd. He's a favorite artist of mine, and it's called Beauty in the Madness. Beauty in the Madness. Just think about that. Sometimes, yo, do you think these smart people actually like have like what their reality is like? Maybe not, because you wouldn't want to be crazy, but you know, would you like want to know? Like maybe you watch it on TV and just see what they think about. You know, such questions, man. Such questions. Will I ever get to answer this question? I don't know. Will I? I don't know. Will I? I don't know. Maze, you're locked in with Jean, and this is a very controversial show. I hope you're interested in staying tuned, because I am not stopping. I am not gonna stop. No. Just make sure that you are tuned in, Maze. Locked, Maze, for all the shows in Radio 254. We give you the best things on the na tuko hapa na wewe mpaka che. Don't be afraid to listen to some Kenyan music, Maze, juu hapa ndipo na hapa ndipo kulipo ambapo kumekuwa. Right. Haha.
Fresh on 100. When I'm sad, we're on the climb. When we touch all up my bed, down to the foreplay. Don't wanna stop, keeping on top. When we touch. On you, one eyes closed, focus on through and through. I wanna toast to the moonlight shining as we gaze upon you. The lens is on you, one eyes closed, focus on through and through. I wanna toast to moonlight shining as we gaze upon.
Tembea ukiwa kijana, the world is waiting.
kama hii, bashi mekosa mapiri, wanaionea kwa TV. Naibono kunaendanga, mbogi ya East imekam kujibamba, mbogi ya West imekam na madanya, leo ni kusukana, tembea ukiwa kijana, the world is waiting on ya, when you enter Uganda, warembo wengi kama Rwanda, Sudanese borana, sura nzuri nimeonanga, Afrika vitu ni visanga, Afrika bindu vichenjanga.
Mazay, I hope you're having a good day and you're chilling right here on Radio 254 with me. My name is Ginny and I'm having a good time being on the microphone talking to you guys because y'all are the best. Y'all are the best audience for real, and I love you guys forever and ever and always. Yeah, so before the break we were having a chat with myself about self-introspection and the importance of it. And I hope the show and the episode has been updating and you've enjoyed it, because that is what I'd love to hear from you. And it's always a good time hanging out on Radio 254, the home of 100% Kenyan music and content forever. Keeping it locked on 254 always, to the world, Mazay. I'm about to sign out and I hope that you decide to have a good day. And I hope that you decide to see how your decisions matter, because they do. Take a deep breath, drink some water, eat your vegetables, and mind your fucking business. All right. See you some other day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I don't want to go. Okay, bye. Bye now. Bye.
For a while now I'm stunned. really mean it. Getting hard to see what I should believe in. Tryna win the game when you the one that's stealing. How much can I do about that? Even when I'm winning, I'm still feeling cheated, deceived in. Believe me, wish I knew what to do about that. Wish I knew what to do about that. I let go. I let go this time. I just hope you notice. Will you notice? I let go. I let go this time. I just hope you notice. Will you notice?
I'm so tired, but I'm still. I am so. I'm so tired, but I'm still trying. I keep my balance, forgive my parents. I got much on my mind. I'm barely present, still mad excited. I'm tryna live until 100. Come with me. I'm tryna free up all the pain. Life is sweet. It's hard to see when you're in vain. Yeah, I believe that we can make it if we change ourselves first. Ourselves first. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me if you drop me from your heart. Yes, you're gonna miss me. You're gonna need me. You're gonna need me like the spine up on your back. Yes, you're gonna need me. Don't be scared. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll always get. Yeah, I'm so tired, but I'm still trying. I keep my balance, forgive my. When I try, I do, I make it happen. Yeah, I feel confused, but I still rock it. Never doubt my truth. I trust in